Hi, I'm Chelsea Whitlock, and this is going to be a basic tutorial over some simple smoke designs within After Effects. The effects are basically going to look cheesy, but that's kind of the intent behind it. It's going to look a little like this. So basically, when she puts her foot down, there's going to be some smoke that appears underneath her foot, and then as it passes, there's going to be some more smoke that pops up down here. Now you may not have noticed it, but there's actually some smoke appearing in the background, all around here. So to achieve this effect, you'll want to go into After Effects and create a new layer. A solid layer. You can make it black any color you want, and you'll want to simply go over here, search up fractal noise, and bring the fractal noise over here. Once you create the layer and put the fractal noise on it, you'll notice that as you scrub through, it doesn't actually move. Now smoke will actually want to move in real life effect, so you'll want to go here and key the evolution, and then go to the end and just simply make it move. So that way when you scrub through it, see how it actually moves? This is more of an actual real life smoke effect, as smoke will always move. Now as you can see, the smoke is still covering up our entire area. So you'll want to simply move it down underneath your composition area and go up here and either use the ellipse tool or the rectangle tool, whichever you prefer. And so we'll simply recreate the effect where it comes out directly underneath her foot. So you'll simply want to start creating some masks on the black solid area. Could be as many or as big as you want, and then you're going to want to do this, you want to hit F, and then just feather it a bit. Now you may not see anything happen just yet. That's because it's still hidden underneath the composition here. So you want to move it back above and see. Now we've got some smoke effects coming up here, but maybe they're a bit too opaque, maybe they're not like misty enough for you, so you'll simply want to go back to the masks. Once again, F for feathering, and you just want to continue feathering them as little or as much as you want. And there we go. We've got some that actually looks like it's there. Except for there's a simple fact that it doesn't occur as soon as her foot puts down, so you'll simply want to trim it to where you were, and as her foot leaves, you want to leave a little bit left time so that it can just stay there and disappear. So as you can see, it's still there, of course, so you want to actually key the opacity. So when it starts, you want to key it at 0%, and then you'll go to the end and key it again at 0%, so that by the time it's supposed to disappear, it's going to. And then somewhere in the middle, you can make it 100%, so that way it starts out at nothing, and then it slowly comes in, and then it slowly fades out again. If you want to, you can also key the anchor point, so that we could start from right here, and then by the time it ends, you can move it up a little bit, or you can move it down, you could even move it left or right. However, the problem, if you have it near one of the edges, you can see right there, there's a thin little edge there. Let me put the opacity up to full. See, you can tell exactly where it met the edge of the screen. So you want to keep that in mind whenever you try to move where the actual fractal noise is. You can achieve the effect of not having that line if you use multiple ones, or if you keep it directly inside of the area so that you're not meeting one of the edges when you move it. Maybe you've noticed that the smoke colors aren't exactly correct. See, they don't look exactly like smoke, or maybe you wanted to make them a different color entirely. So you want to go back to the black solid and you want to search up curves. The color correction curves is what you want. So you'll take that and you put it on your layer. Now you're given this curve thing. You can either use all the different colors or the separate ones, such as red. If you increase that, you can make it more red or blue. And then there's green, which of course, as you can see, and blue, and even alpha. So for this one, we'll want to just make it dark. So we'll want to lower that. You can even add different parts onto the curve to change it up even further. Like if you wanted unnatural, more like noise instead of actual smoke, you could do that if you wanted to. but really it's not really necessary. So I've just gone ahead and made it look really dark. So as you can see, what it ends up looking like is this. Now of course I could go through and fix the little layer or the line that appears right here, but that's for another time. It's just going over the basics for right now. So go ahead and feel free to use this if you want to have some cheesy smoke effects within anything that you do.